Yo, what is going on, my friends? Welcome back to the end of the video. Hope you're having a fantastic Sunday, relaxing with some DFP content. What's better than that, my friends? Don't forget, as always, I'm reminding you to hit that like button, and if you haven't joined us and subscribed yet, well, do so, my friends. Join the crew. Today we're looking at the timeline Vertex. This is an Omalon fusion rifle, and it comes with some absolutely beastly sights like Impulse MS3 and Transmission MS7, and they are insane because if you look at the bottom right corner, we have a zoom value of 21. That is insanely high. We've got particle repeater and accelerated coils, both fantastic perks. I'm going with accelerated coils personally, but really they're both S tier. Firmly planted, probably the best perk you can get on fusions, giving you increased accuracy when crouched. Snapshot sights for the ADS speed. It is a very, very good combination together. These are absolutely fantastic perks. We've got stability masterwork, we've got a counterbalance stock, we've got 75 recoil direction. Now, why am I claiming that this is the new king of fusion rifles? Well, Bungie just nerfed the most popular archetype of fusion rifle, which would be the precision frame. And what did they do? They reduced the effect the intrinsic precision frame perk has on recoil direction by 50% for fusion rifles only. So essentially what they've done is they've reduced the effectiveness of precision frames, in the sense that precision frames are typically very easy to control, right? That's not going to be the case anymore. So your main ingredient is going to require a little bit more manual input from the fusion rifle user. And as we all know, fusion rifle users hate that. So in my opinion, with this being an absolute outlier in the next archetype down, this being an adaptive frame fusion, it's fair to assume that this might be the best. Now, if you're a fusion rifle enthusiast, let me know, how is your main ingredient feeling? Are you noticing the changes? And are you looking for something else? All the gameplay you're seeing currently here is in Freelance Trials of Osiris using this weapon, and you can see the range I'm killing people at, the consistency. It is very, very good. Now, it's an absolute outlier because it has 21 zoom. Now, for reference, most fusion rifles in this archetype are probably sitting at around 16 zoom, maybe 17 zoom at a push, I would want to say. And this being a slightly older weapon, it comes with a choice of sights, right? Bungie have been moving away from giving weapons different choices or sights, but this isn't one of them. And so you can stretch out the range on this archetype far further than intended because it has 21 zoom. 21 zoom makes this thing really, really rangy compared to his. Look at that kill. Let's watch that one again. Look at this. Bang. The guy's in mid. And obviously, it's almost in some ways better than precision frames because it charges up quicker. We've got accelerated coil as well. We've got firmly planted, so it's extremely stable. This thing might as well be a precision frame. Firmly planted is just that damn good on fusion rifles. So for me, it just makes sense that this is probably the best fusion rifle in the game. And fusion rifles are in a kind of a weird spot right now because the current meta is linear fusion rifles and sidearms and SMGs, right? That is a hard meta choice. If you're playing Trials, if you're not fighting Forerunner and Drang, you are fighting Arbalest or Lawrence Driver with a sidearm or an SMG. But what special weapon happens to be a hard counter to sidearms and SMGs? Fusion rifles. Even as someone who doesn't use fusion rifles all the time, I was having a massive amount of success in Trials. You can see the gameplay in the background. Gonna slide around the corner and bang, just dead. The consistency of this thing is insane. Being able to pair it up with a sidearm as well, by the way, or an SMG. So basically, I would say you've got the hard meta, which is linear and a sidearm. So you've got the long range, and then you've got the short range, or you've got a fusion rifle and a sidearm. So you've got the mid range and a short range. And this seems to be hard meta in my opinion. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is because obviously you guys know I like to shotgun, and my success rate went up massively when I switched to this fusion from my shotgun. That was 7 games worth of clips there as well, by the way. I did want to show you some Rumble gameplay as well, though, because I stumbled across something that is just absolutely disgusting. And if you're still watching this video, you can think of this as a reward for you continuing to watch, because what I'm about to show you is so filthy. So we're using the fusion rifle, but we now switch to a P-spawn, the Iron Banner sidearm, and it has Skulking Wolf and it has Harmony, right? So what's happening is I'm getting a kill with the fusion, then I'm switching to my sidearm and I'm getting a damage buff, right? And because I've just got a kill with my fusion, chances are I'm a little bit weak, right? When I switch to my Harmony sidearm. So what happens is you get the damage buff on your sidearm from the fusion kill. You're probably weak, and then you kill the second guy because you've got a damage buff. And now you've got Skulking Wolf. And what Skulking Wolf does is it takes you off the radar, right? So every time I get a fusion kill, I get a damage buff, I get a sidearm kill, and now I'm off the radar, completely off the radar, and I just get free fusion rifle kills. Now, the gameplay on Bannerfall coming up in the Rumble game will show it. This sidearm is just absolutely insane. I've already done a video on this sidearm, not this roll, but just this sidearm in general. It is a 3 burst and it's kind of insane. Now, this combination could probably work in trials, but I don't know, man. Pairing up Skulking Wolf with a fusion rifle just felt absolutely illegal. Like full on illegal. Look at this sidearm. Absolutely disgusting, man. And yeah, the potential that you have with this fusion rifle is nuts. Because if you have any weapon you like in the other slot with Harmony, you can guarantee that Harmony activation, because there's nothing more guaranteed in this game than a fusion rifle kill. There just isn't. When someone's in range and you charge up and you point it at them, they are going to die, my friends. And with this one in particular, we've got Snapshot, we've got Firmly Planted, we've got the high zoom, we've got accelerated coils for the faster charge time to put down the sidearms and the SMGs quicker. Yeah, this thing, my friend, is absolutely disgusting. I've got Skulking Wolf right now. This guy had no idea I was there. And now I've got Harmony now, right? And I was weak. So now I've got Skulking Wolf again. Do you see where I'm going with this? This is actually insane. Like, it's actually nuts. Like, it felt almost like borderline cheating in Rumble. Like, not being on radar. Wow, man, that's so overpowered. I wonder what that's like, not being on the radar. Can you believe that, guys? It's not like we've been in an invis meta for like 2 years now. Oh, no, definitely not. But obviously, Skulking Wolf and a fusion rifle and Harmony and all of these things put together, it is just disgusting. And man, my world was opened up when I put this fusion rifle on. No longer am I jumping in the air with my shotgun and doing 0 damage, and now I'm just destroying people with a sidearm and a fusion. Laying back, sitting back in my chair, you know, sipping on something, maybe puffing on something. You know what I'm saying? Just having a good time out here in the Crucible. You know, you've got to enjoy the good times while you can, because they are few and far between right now in the current sandbox, in my opinion. Obviously, I don't want to get into that in this video, though. Today, we're just looking at this fusion rifle. If you want to know what I think about PvP, if you want to know my unfiltered thoughts, you need to come by to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/shake, or drop me a follow on Twitter, DFPShake on Twitter. So drop me a follow on those platforms. I'd really appreciate it. Just take a look at how meta this fusion rifle is and tell me, is this not the new king of fusion rifles? I rest my case. I think it is. My friends, that is the end of the video. I'm going live right now on Twitch, twitch.tv/shake. As always, don't forget to leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.